Okay, so here's what the engine looks like when it's prepped for paint. I actually had a difficult time with these injector areas because there's a bunch of junk in there, and I stuck some bolts in there to keep the debris from falling in while I scraped it with a needle file. And I tried to vacuum some of the gunk out. I used Q-tips, and I used this stuff. A spray bottle from the Dollar Tree with the mineral spirits, like Just Can't Sit Still on YouTube recommended. Also putting foil over the bell housing. So this is all cleaned up. I just need a star wrench to take off this bracket down there. And I've got bolts in all the holes so that the paint won't gunk up the threads. And I think I'm going to cover that with foil too. So all the parts there that I took off, they're just laying around. The manifolds, the AC compressor with its bracket, the starter, the alternator. It's just some stuff down there. A bunch of wires. Oh, and these injectors were kind of gunked up. Try to show you. The ends of them were pretty dirty. So I got to figure out a good kind of cleaner solution to use on those while I clean them up before I reinstall them. Here's some more of the parts. I've got in this box some of the fuel components and some small brackets and pieces. One of these, I accidentally busted it while I was ripping it off, so hopefully, I don't know, maybe I can glue it back together. I think they're like $30 to buy a new one, but. And then here's what the wiring harness looks like. So, in this spot here, right before it goes down into this little sensor that's covered with a little heat protector because it's by the manifolds. Well, anyways, in this spot here was this bracket, and that's for the bottom of the engine. And guess if I unravel it a little bit, it goes into the main ones over here. And yeah, just some more of those little heat protectors. I'm taking these brackets and heat protector things off because I'm afraid that if I send them out to get the harness reworked, they might not come back. I'm gonna save these. And I got all those sensors disconnected. The most difficult, the transmission one. I was trying to pull it off, and hopefully, I'm hoping they'll give me a new one because it looks like maybe it might be damaged, but not too bad if they don't. Oh, the little clip thing that goes with it popped off. That happened to some of the sensors actually. This one had a gray one, I think. That some of the red ones popped off too. But anyways, yeah, I guess with these ones you're supposed to twist it somehow instead of pull it. I was able to get some of them with a little pry bar and some pliers. So yeah, this tool I use. I also went and got a impact driver to make it go quicker on some of the bolts with some new sockets, so that's nice. And unfortunately, these motor mounts that I had, the LS ones aren't the same as the LT. So I bought these when I thought I was going to do an LS a few years ago. Of course, decided to go with LT. So I copped new LT ones, and I'm hoping that these will fit with it. These are the ones that connect to the small block Chevy mounts. So fingers crossed on that, and then I can get the engine installed after it's painted. But I popped the fuse out here at the storage unit when I was running the shop vac, the light, and the heater all at the same time. I blew the fuse, so now the power's out and I'm waiting for them to turn it back on. It's kind of irritating because I'm so ready to shoot the paint, but I don't really want to shoot it in this cold weather unless I have like the heat gun to like run it over the metal to like, warm it up a little bit. And also I'm gonna do an hair dryer on the cans. I'm gonna put them in a box and warm up the paint before I shoot it, so it won't flake as much. I don't know. What do you guys think? Have you had experience with spray paint on an engine when it's cold? I have that heater back there that I'm going to use to warm up the area. I'm going to shut this bay door. I'm going to wrap it all in plastic with the heater like right underneath it, and then I'm going to shoot it. So hopefully it'll be around 70 degrees-ish after I do all that. But anyways, yeah, let me know what you think. Go ahead and leave a comment. Thanks.